Exclusive news! Tottenham keen on signing Real Madrid star Arda Guler. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we get into today's update, don't forget to click that subscribe button and stay informed with all the latest news. Spurs are reportedly keen on signing Real Madrid star Arda Guler, as per Spanish outlet Fichajes. After being impressed by the 19-year-old's performances for Fenerbahce, Los Blancos purchased him last year by beating Barcelona in the race. The youngster initially struggled with injury problems during the early stages of last season, but after returning to full fitness, he showcased glimpses of his qualities in La Liga last term. However, following Kylian Mbappe and Endrick's arrival in the summer, the Turkish international has found it difficult to play regular first-team football this campaign. Now, Fichajes states that Spurs are keen on purchasing a new midfielder in the upcoming January window and have identified Guler as a serious option. Real Madrid might be open to letting the former Fenerbahce star leave the club to play regularly and develop his career in January, but only want to grant a loan departure. However, Tottenham want to make a permanent signing to bolster the engine room with a view to the long-term future. Therefore, if they eventually fail to hire Guler, then they also have Tijjani Reinders on their wish list. But the report says that Milan don't want to allow their key player to leave in mid-season and will only allow a summer departure if they are forced to cash in on him. Guler, valued at around £38 million by Transfermarkt, still has almost 5 years left in his current contract with Los Blancos. So Tottenham will have to offer a lucrative proposal to Los Blancos to persuade them to sell him in 2025. The youngster is a versatile player, as he can play multiple positions across the middle of the park. Moreover, he is capable of providing cover in the flanks if needed. He has been a key player for Turkey at this tender age and played a pivotal role for his nation in the European Championship in the summer, helping his side reach the quarter-final. Guler is deemed one of the most promising young talents in the world, so he would be a great coup for Tottenham if they can eventually manage to lure him away from Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Tottenham may have a major battle on their hands to land one of their top January targets, with Manchester United now reportedly ready to enter the race for the player. Spurs are thought to be keen on signing a left-back to serve as Destiny Udogie's backup, and according to reports over recent weeks, the man who they have identified as their top target is Lecce starlet Patrick Dorgu. Various sources have reported over the last few weeks have named Chelsea and Napoli as Tottenham's main competitors for the 20-year-old's signature. However, it now turns out that Manchester United have also entered the race to sign the exciting wing-back. The January transfer window is also now under 2 months away. This latest update comes from Football Insider, who say that Manchester United are now set to battle Spurs and Chelsea for Dorgu, making it a huge race in January. The Red Devils' interest in the left-back comes after the appointment of Ruben Amorim, with the Portuguese coach identifying the Denmark international as someone who suits his style of play. The publication adds that Tottenham also remain keen on landing Dorgu, with Ange Postecoglou's men desperate to add more depth to their back line. Although Jed Spence might not be a natural left-back, the Englishman has been outstanding in that role whenever he has been handed an opportunity this season. A new left-back may thus not be an urgent priority for the Lily-Whites, but they will not want to miss out on a player of Dorgu's potential. If Tottenham sense that the likes of Chelsea or Manchester United are set to move for the Lecce man in January, they could decide to get involved in the race. Spurs are keen on signing the Nottingham Forest winger Callum Hudson-Odoi. The 23-year-old has been outstanding for Nottingham Forest this season, and he has helped them climb to third in the Premier League table. According to former Tottenham scout Mick Brown, Tottenham are now considering a move for the winger. His performances have caught the eye of a few clubs, Brown told Football Insider. Tottenham were interested in him during the summer, and I'm told that interest hasn't faded as they would still like to sign a new winger. Of course, when a side like Forest, with all due respect, are performing above their usual level, the high-flying players start to attract interest. I wouldn't expect a deal to happen in January. He'll need to show this type of form over the course of a season, but there's definite interest. I'm told a number of clubs have been keeping an eye on him and tracking his development. It will be interesting to see if the North London club decide to make a move for him in January. It is highly unlikely that Nottingham will sell one of the best players midway through the season. They will find it difficult to replace a player of his quality in the middle of the campaign. There is no doubt that the 23-year-old would be a quality acquisition for Tottenham. He will add goals, flair and creativity from the wide areas. The opportunity to join Tottenham could be exciting for the player as well. They could provide him with European football and the opportunity to push trophies. It would be the ideal step up in his career. Hudson-Odoi has previously failed to prove his quality at Chelsea, and he will be determined to showcase his worth at a big club at some point in his career. Tottenham should look to test Nottingham's resolve with a lucrative proposal in the coming months. Signing a quality attacker could help them improve further and fulfil their ambitions. They will be desperate to secure Champions League qualification this season and win a domestic trophy. It remains to be seen how the situation develops. Tottenham are reportedly set to pounce on one Arsenal player if he decides against extending his contract at the Emirates Stadium. While Guglielmo Vicario continues to be criticised for his handling of set pieces, there is no doubt that his number one shirt at Tottenham is secure for now, given his shot-stopping ability on the ball and leadership qualities. However, Tottenham might need to enter the market for a new goalkeeper soon as Fraser Forster's current deal is set to run out next summer. The Lily-Whites are thought to be looking at the market for various goalkeepers, and one man who has reportedly caught their eye is Arsenal's Karl Hein. This information is carried by Football Insider, who say that Spurs and other clubs in the Premier League have been impressed by how Hein has done during his loan spell at Real Valladolid this season. There is now said to be growing interest in the Estonia international, whose current contract at the Emirates runs out in 2025. It is suggested that Spurs may jump on the chance to sign the 22-year-old on a free transfer and could offer him the number 2 role next season. However, Football Insider point out that clubs from outside England may have an advantage, as they would be able to agree on a pre-contract agreement with Hein from January onwards. Additionally, the report refuses to rule out the possibility of the goalkeeper signing a new deal at Arsenal. One would also expect Mikel Arteta's men to do what they can to stop their academy graduate from going to their fierce rivals, as transfers between Spurs and Arsenal have not been commonplace in English footballing history. That's it for today's update. If you like the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.